Good morning and happy Monday. I'm so grateful that you are tuning in with me today to talk about more than mindset, really focusing on how we can shift our thinking on mindset to believe in ourselves. So to start off this morning, I want to talk to you about a milestone in my life. A little over a week ago, on January 10th, I launched my first book. And this last week has been just incredible. Just incredible. You know, if you've ever done something in your life that you thought you would not be able to do, that was me launching my book. I mean, I write for a living. I write academically. It's not a big deal. But I had never done something so personal and put myself out there in a way where I don't even think vulnerability is the right word. It was crazy. And I will tell you, the response was better than I ever expected. And while that should be something that just gets me crazy excited, the response and the celebrating that happened as a result of my book launch scared me and put me in a place that I did not expect. And I'm sitting here in front of these gorgeous flowers because I have an amazing support group of 3 women, you know who you are, if you're listening, who sent me these flowers to celebrate me and my book. And the flowers are actually in the colors of my book cover. So thoughtful. And as I received these flowers and as I had people reaching out to me over and over again, as they have all week, my anxiety grew. My anxiety grew. And what I realized is that so quickly in our lives, we celebrate other people. We celebrate other people's accomplishments. We are so excited when people do things that they've been working hard on, or they accomplish dreams that they didn't think they could accomplish. And that's why all my friends sent me flowers and sent me texts and sent me posts on social media. But we often don't celebrate ourselves, and we don't receive celebration well. So our conversation today is honestly a challenge for you. Do better than I do. Do better than I did. Yes, we should celebrate others. We should continue to celebrate others. We should celebrate one another more than we do. We should celebrate the small accomplishments. We should celebrate the day-to-day successes. Too often in our lives, we only celebrate massive accomplishments, like a book launch, which is totally worth celebrating. So I have to get over myself. But we don't always celebrate the little steps that it took along the way. I didn't celebrate the late nights writing my book, the early mornings writing my book, the social media posts where I had to put myself out there in a way that I never thought I would. That stuff we don't celebrate. Nobody celebrates it for us, and we don't celebrate it ourselves. And I'm not saying we need to get in the habit of celebrating everything and devaluing the big accomplishments that we have, because you can't overdo it. You can totally overdo it. But we should get in a habit of celebrating the little things along the way for ourselves, and then allowing people to celebrate with us for the big accomplishments. So my 2 challenges to you today through this lesson, again, to do better than I did, is 1, think about what you have going on this week. What are you doing? You're not sitting on your couch all week doing nothing. You are achieving great things, whether you recognize it or not. So what are you achieving this week? What are the little things that you can celebrate? And I'm not saying go out and buy yourself, a fancy dinner for every tiny thing you do. Most of us can't afford that. But I am saying set goals for this week and then celebrate those small accomplishments that you achieve along the way. And celebrations can be anything. They can be allowing yourself a 10-minute break. They can be giving yourself an extra 5 minutes to read a book. They can be getting up and walking around. I don't know what the temperature is like where you are. It is going to be 64 degrees here in Texas today. We're getting a cold snap coming up. So that's not necessarily common for the middle of January, but that's where we are. What really for you would be celebratory? And celebrate those small pieces along the way. And then when you do have big accomplishments, big goals, create larger celebrations. Celebrate yourself. So take a look at your week. Take a look at the things that you want to do. Write them down, because if we write them down, they're more likely to happen. Write them down. And then as you achieve those small celebrations, celebrate you and what you're doing. And if you want to take it to the next notch, tell someone else. Tell someone else what you want to accomplish this week and let them know when you accomplish it. Because that's my second challenge for you. My second challenge is to allow people to celebrate you. Part of my book launch celebration is my dearest friends and family threw me a surprise book launch party. And all of them, I found out later, were like, Winnie's gonna hate this, but she needs to let us celebrate her. And when I found out about it, I did hate it. But while I was there, surrounded by the most important people in my life, and the people who love me and celebrate me along the way, I did enjoy it. I had to put aside my vulnerability, put aside my feelings of insecurity, put aside the fact that I don't like big events, I don't like attention, I don't like things being made into a big deal, and allow people to celebrate me. And it was a great night, and we had a wonderful time. And so I encourage you, challenge number 2, to allow people to celebrate you. Share your successes so people even know to celebrate you. This world can be very lonely, and we are doing amazing things, and we rarely put ourselves out there because we're afraid. We're afraid. But our dreams should scare us. I tell my college students all the time, if your dreams don't scare you, they're not big enough. Your dreams should scare you. You are capable of so much. But we have to start by believing in ourselves. And part of believing in ourselves is allowing, one, us to celebrate the great things that we do, because we often overlook them and take them for granted. And 2, allowing others to celebrate us. So that's my 2 challenges for you on this beautiful Monday morning. My last note I'm going to leave you with is I also encourage you to intentionally celebrate others. Learn more about the people around you. Find out what they're doing. Follow them on social media if that's your thing. Hopefully they're posting what they're doing that's successful. And then intentionally celebrate them as well. For 2025, I've started a practice, a habit in my own life of every morning I text one person. Even if it's just good morning, thinking about you, hope you have a great day. But I especially celebrate people when I see things they're doing or I hear things that they're doing. And selfishly, y'all, let me tell you, it makes me feel very good to celebrate others. Which again, is why my amazing women's group sent me flowers and my friends and family put on a surprise party for me. So when we celebrate others, it makes us feel good, which is an unintended circumstance, but a definite plus. But then it also makes other people feel good. So all of these pieces that we're having conversations around today about celebrating are a huge, huge step in believing in yourself and helping others believe in them. Hope you have a great Monday. Follow me for more. If you're interested in my book, I'll put the link in the comments below. I would love for you to read it. Give me feedback. Let me know what you think. Also, if you like this video and you want to continually stay updated on our More Than Mindset Monday videos, subscribe below to my YouTube channel. Thanks for tuning in, y'all. I believe in you, and I hope you have a fantastic day.